Ecolines has one shift that travels overnight and arrive in the morning to Tallinn, just like the old days, except that the trip is longer. What's up, everybody? This is Igor in Russia, and I'm a foreigner traveling to Russia. As a foreigner, of course, I have to travel all the time to Russia to be in this great country, in this great city of St. Petersburg and other places, because I just love being here. I guess, not just guess, you can call it my home. But I have to travel always from abroad. So that means I'm in the same position as a normal tourist, even though I'm here quite often. And well, if you ask me, not often enough. So subscribe to the channel if you find this interesting, the stuff that I do, because I explain how to travel, how to make your visit here better. Plus, of course, I explore immensely St. Petersburg, other cities, Moscow, Tver, Vyborg, etc. So subscribe to the channel. In this video, I'm going to tell you guys how to travel also overnight now that Narva, Estonia, and Ivangorod, Russia border is closed for the night because of Estonian initiative. So the border is closed from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. And starting from that, the first problem was, of course, that the vehicle crossing was banned or stopped because of official construction work or renovation work for the bridge on the Russian side. After that, the problem was, of course, the other problem was that the Estonians stopped operating overnight for various reasons. Not going to go into that. But after that, the crossing has become quite hard, because when people don't cross at night, people cross on the other times. So if you've seen some images, it's pretty wild how long does it take to cross the border. Unfortunately, even I've heard, and my experience so far from the few times that I've crossed so far since 1st of May is that the first time I was waiting in the line for 3.5 hours, 3 hours. And last time was 2 hours, but there's no golden rule so far that I can tell you is when is the best time to cross. I used to say you can cross it overnight, because overnight there is no lines. Well, there is no way to cross it by night anymore, because for me, for example, I will have to try to cross the border in, well, I don't know how long does it take, so I will leave in the morning. That takes the whole day out of my time schedule, and I'd rather be in Russia till the last minute, till the last second if I can, before leaving away to dark and gray places in the west. So I have another solution. One option is that Ecolines, another company in Baltics, which also operates from Tallinn, but it's a Latvian company, that also travels from Tallinn to St. Petersburg. But Ecolines has one shift that travels overnight. Well, I'm going to test it for the first time, but it feels like it's a better choice for me, because I'm able to spend most of the day in St. Petersburg, Russia. Then I leave for the night and arrive in the morning to Tallinn, just like the old days, except that the trip is longer. The trip is longer because it's the one ship that takes this route through Latvian border is overnight, but it leaves at 9 o'clock. It costs, at least this price was 54 euros. It's 10 euros more than other direct routes from St. Petersburg to Tallinn and vice versa by Ecolines and Lux Express. But the good side is that it travels overnight, and I'm gonna see how is the experience. I'm gonna let you know, guys, and film some spots here and there. This is the foundation for the vlog and for the guide video. I hope it's, if you want to see how to travel the fastest and the cheapest way at the current situation, you go check out my video, by the way. The cheapest that I've got and the fastest that I've got for this increase in waiting time was 5-something hours from Tallinn. The fastest border passing from both Estonian and Russian was record-breaking, for me, 20 minutes. But these times are long gone. Now the estimated time of crossing is 3 hours, because you have to stand especially and mostly on the Russian side, both ways. So guys, welcome to the vlog, traveling overnight. Is this your alternative? I don't know, let me know in the comments. Let's hope to get back safely. And hope you find this interesting. Let's go. First, you arrive to Braiden Canal metro station, 10 minutes, and you're at the bus station. St. Petersburg. And like a 10-minute walk away is the train station. That's this train station that's all the buses to Tallinn and all sorts of places leave from. Oh man, I think it's raining, and I did not take my umbrella with me. All right, a lot of people don't know that you can actually slide your possible baggage through the side of it right here. So turn right after this and walk straight forward 10 minutes. Cross the road, 10 minutes walking, guys. Beautiful Ligilsky Prospect. So right after this street, there's actually this is Kio. I made a video about it. It's a great stolova where you can take some food with you. You should, and also Belarusian shop. But on the left of the store, that's Kio. Very nice food. Take some with you. It's open until 10 p.m. And there are some other options as well. Here as well. Viega Vypychka. Fresh pastries, guys. 10 minutes walk. Check out, by the way, Braiden Canal on my channel. This is I call it the shady area, but it is, but nothing to be worried about. A bit shady, you see, but it's cool. Anyways, 10 minutes and enjoy the view. And guys, if you're traveling from somewhere a bit further, even from the center, depending on the time, but if it's a little bit rainy, the prices are really high for taxis. Plus, there might be rush hours. So what you need to do is, I advise you to actually take the metro, because you can drive to some of this nearest station and go by metro. That's 100% fastest way, plus the 10-minute walk. And otherwise, if you travel, waiting time for taxi, 5 minutes maybe, driving to your nearest metro, 5 to 10 to 15 minutes, then metro rides, depending where you are, maybe up to 40 minutes, plus walking time 10 minutes. So at least an hour, plus have some extra time. But if you're traveling from the edges, let's say north part of the city, reserve 2 hours if it's like during the rush hour, or it's not early morning or late at night. Notice. Otherwise, waiting time for taxi, 5 minutes maybe, driving to your nearest metro, 5 to 10 to 15 minutes, then metro rides, depending where you are, maybe up to 40 minutes, plus walking time 10 minutes. So at least an hour, plus have some extra time on your hands. That's my advice. Last minute shopping. Yeah, билеты на автобус, tickets for buses. I don't know, I'm not sure which buses they were selling in this kiosk. But here's the Ecolines actually. Here's the Ecolines office where you can actually just buy your tickets. For example, to Minsk, 2,500 rubles starting. And to Moscow, 18 bucks. If you want to travel, of course, like 12 hours, 9 hours by bus. I don't. It's too much. All right, and here we are, guys. The train station of Braiden Canal. Taxis would park here, usually. Here or here. So that's like the international area, so no walking around to the gates. Well, you can go to the gates, it's, as long as if you have a relative or somebody, don't give anything over the gate. And here it is, guys, the Braiden Canal. bus station. It's not too shabby because in St. Petersburg and in Russia, buses is not the main transport. Trains are the most important intercity ways to travel. All right, guys, when you go in, there's an inspection, you put all your stuff in, everything out of your pockets as well. Then you continue and you can wait over at the inside. I'm gonna also tell you the next phases. This way you'll be prepared. So inside the train station, there's a cafe shop and another one here, and places to wait for the bus. And something that is really rarely used by the people who is waiting here is the upstairs. You can enter it from both sides, from the right here and from the other side. Plus also there's a restaurant on the second floor. From the top over here, you can see that what time on the left is departures, on the right arrivals. You're interested in departures usually, and they will inform you when you can go through to that other part towards the bus station, to the terminals. So then you gotta have your tickets on email or whatever in the form, or printed out, and your passport ready to show them. They're gonna check your passport that it's aligned with the ticket name, and then you go in, out, and to the right. Notice there's also a local cat that lives right when you go out on the right side. If you have cat food, please feed her. I always do, and now also I brought some with me. You see, I brought a couple of packages to my friend. So once you hear the notification that you can actually go to your terminal, you just show your passport and you're ready to go. Check out the terminal also, so you know where to go, because there's Echo lines, and that is leaving to Moscow. So we are waiting the correct terminal for the bus, probably that one that goes to Tallinn, as you can read over here. Alright, so your seat is visible in front of you on the screen, number of your seat, and here you can charge your phone if it works with a USB. You can watch movies. Yes, choose language. Then you can also charge your any electrical device with the charger between the two seats. It's over there. One tip for you guys: if you're sitting with someone you don't want to sit, or if your partner or a friend is if it's too not enough space for you on the right side of the outer seat, there's a button. You push it up, and you can push the seat away further, a little bit further from yours, so there's a little bit more space. And that's the same thing with Dux Express, by the way. A lot of people don't know that.
Николаев, приветствую вас в салоне автобуса, выполняющего рейс. Нас выполняют водители. Маршрут движения у нас будет такой: ориентировочно будем в городе Псков.
So guys, in 4.5 hours this arrives to Pskov. Then there's a border control of Russia, Luchtama. I have to check that. We're gonna see the proper name in a bit. And then it's Tallinn bus station. Also a pro tip, guys: if you wanna watch the movies, bring earplugs with this type of end. They don't give any of them out. All right, guys. So this is Pskov, everybody. And they wanted to come here for a long time, but finally, I guess I have 5 minutes. 5 first minutes in Pskov. Here's the shop, Pskov Neftepunkt. Let's go check it out. This one here. So this is the side of the city, so we're not actually seeing anything. Right, guys, so this okay, you don't see it properly, but we have a ride to Pskov and it's here for 5 minutes, 5-minute break. My first time ever here. Awesome. So here's the train station, I guess, on the side of it. So this guy has an awesome Pskov Kreml, meaning fortress. Gotta tell you, really excited. Even though I don't see much, you don't see much, but at least I'm in Pskov, everybody. And this is epic. I've been wanting to be here, so here I am.
Мы находимся на территории российского контрольно-пропускного пункта. Мы сейчас с водителем делом оформляем документы, затем приглашаем вас. Берете все личные вещи из салона автобуса и багажного. И после прохождения автобусом досмотра мы подъедем и вас пригласим на территории контрольно-пропускного пункта.
4 a.m. Russian border.
Уже мы идем, оформляем документы, затем приглашаем вас.
A few moments later,
All right, I have reached finally the terminal, but not everything went on plan for me. But we're not gonna focus on me. I'm gonna tell you how does the trip go. So first of all, the trip was supposed to last around 12 hours, but because there can always be some sort of situations where a person or somebody with with some issues with the passports might be stopped for a longer time, and in this case he was stopped for a full 3 hours, and because of that nobody can proceed. The whole bus must wait for everybody until they give the decision to proceed or not. So we were around 2:30 on the Russian border. I forgot the name. Well, we took too much time on the border out there. Once we were let through, we were at the Estonian, Luhamaa border, and that went pretty fast. And I'm gonna tell you more in a bit. The Estonian, of course, as typical, were asking some Russians like, why were you traveling to Russia? These type of questions. I weren't, but it was pretty fast. I gotta tell you that the Russian border control crossing was actually probably the most modern one, freshest one out of them all land borders that I've experienced. And the Estonian borders was also pretty nice. They both are quite small, and they're not used to bigger volumes of travelers. Okay, so the both borders were all right. Then, of course, is approximately 3.5 hours until the bus reaches Tallinn bus station. In my case, we were late because of this one holdup, but otherwise it arrives to the station and you can continue on your ferry or your airport. Airport is located 5 minutes from the Bustia, and the of course the terminal, depending if it's A or D, if you take the taxi, which is also located right next to the place where you arrive on the station, it takes 10 minutes. I was late, so I had to change the terminal, which is 5 minutes walk away from the D terminal. I'm now on terminal A. So alright guys, I hope you find this interesting, so you can check the if this is your solution, if you want to sleep at least a little bit or actually travel by bus without changing buses. This is pretty decent experience, although because of this issue it didn't go well. My full day is now, I would not like to travel over 12 hours, but now for me it's once again 15 something hours, 16, the basic number. Alright guys, subscribe to the channel. This is Igor Russia. I show you how to travel to Russia and from Russia. Push like and support the channel with a super chat. Help is appreciated. Alright, safe travels and bye bye.